if he makes a mistake. Honestly, their lanes are looking pretty a-okay. Even the Timber Saw doesn't have that big of a problem against the Lich plus Faces Void, especially not if an Oracle or a Bane is trying to support him.
Yeah, and something that I like is that at least feels for me that I have the right read with the Wind Ranger hero. That is, there's a very old expression in Dota2 we used to say semi-carry. I'd say now you just say like not priority 1, not really position 1, but that's how the hero feels. You're not this carry that's gonna like rampage on a team fight that you meant fight.
30 seconds to battle.
That you meant fight 5 heroes, but basically you're gonna solo kill 1 hero and that's enough for this meta. So you need a more greedy mid laner. That's why the Morphling, so the Morphling is the true carry.
Oh, Skeeter is being chased down right now, slowly dropping. And Timber Chain, they will finally get themselves first blood secured.
23, though.
Ooh. Well, you know, it doesn't really matter as long as they get to the lane in time. Though the bounty runes could be a little bit more significantly. 3 for the side of Tundra being secured. Well, Mikoto versus Malrine in mid should be an interesting matchup. It is a kill that Malrine got, so his bottle should be there in a very quick fashion.
Yeah, Morphling still should free farm, and then I feel creeps.
And top lane, yeah, he went for level 1 Enfeeble on the Bane. So curious to see how much, at the end of the game, how much damage in total Enfeeble has done. Because it does 12 damage over 9 seconds, which is, what, 100 damage? At level 1?
Yeah, roughly.
Ish.
108.
Which is not too bad. It also does attack damage reduction, which is very nice, especially for the right-click harass. And making... Faces Void has 30 auto-attack damage with Enfeeble on him.
Yeah, it's really hard to last hit. And the thing with the Timber hero is, being universal, you actually can right-click. In the past, the thing is like the hero would free farm, be annoying, a double wave, a triple wave you under a tower, and then you miss last hits. Now the hero can actually deny your creeps because it has so much base attack damage gain with the universal stats. So
bottom lane,
yeah, feels bad for Skeeter.
23 on the run. Knows he's gonna drop. Throws out a power shot, but will be taken down regardless.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with the Oracle spell choice. That's the thing. Top. Body.
Ollie is gonna get taken down by Skeeter. Jabs cannot really save it. Like, Jabs is not gonna die, but he also can't really save his allies. Because it's, well, a Timber Saw. All he can do is be bulky and scary and stand in the front. Q is actually taking a lot of damage from just right clicks from 33 bottom.
Yeah, but most of the damage comes from Ion Shell, and on the kill came from Firefly. I know it's super weird to have Oracle with W level 2, but I really think he must have the Fate's Edict in this lane as soon as possible. So I would have the Fortune End for the Purge and the Fate's Edict so they cannot run at you. I think this kill just happened because he has Purifying Flames, and as you can see, he's full mana in the lane, so he's not really abusing this spell. It's a very nice read, though, from the Batrider and Darkseer.
No, they're not going to go in with any aggression so far in their bottom lane. But 33 is having a remarkably solid lane so far. They can't really bully him out. He's going for the Vanguard, and when he gets it finished up, he's going to be a very bulky hero. Actually, Oracle went for, Q went for level 2 Purifying Flame, so skipping on the Fate's Edict still.
Yeah. Maybe like in the game you wanna dispel maxed up, but for the lane not the best of the choice, at least because of Tundra had the read and really abused that running at them.
They're looking to just get an aggressive fighting lane in the bottom, which, I mean, it makes sense. Wind Ranger is a very strong hero in the early portions to try and get those kills. But you also have to be incredibly just secure in all the moves you make. Though Immersion takes a lot of damage right there. Didn't even... 2 Purifying Flames and Immersion would have dropped.
Yeah, I was looking at the top trade, but nothing special there. Just a Timber pulling the lane, while Bane is able to control the runes.
Dire's courier has been killed.
And Malrine starting to struggle a little bit against Mikoto. Got forced back. It is going to be the kill secured onto Immersion in the bottom lane. And they are a pretty scary matchup if they get the root plus Shackle Shot plus Power Shot. I mean, there's no Shackle Shot yet, but with Power Shot, the damage is quite remarkable, especially because Purifying Flames is also really nasty burst.
Yeah, so Kyo showing his spell choice and what's the explanation behind it. They want to play aggressive. They get this Batrider kill, so seems like a good trade, but when you look at the scoreboard, Darkseer is a top net worth, so yeah, still a fair trade. Like, Wind Ranger is getting the levels. They will be able to go for Immersion again, I assume. Power
Radiant's
shot.
bottom tower is under
Well,
attack.
there's a bounty rune that he's
Yeah.
skipping out on. No! Look on the screen, Immersion! Get the bounty! Easy money for Q. Mikoto's item build. Wait, is that the...
Phylactery.
Yeah, he's
How do I
going
pronounce it?
phylactery on a morphling? Does it give a lot of stats or something? Gives +7 all stats. Some
I mean,
HP,
it sounds
some
like
mana.
a fighting build, right? You wanna get early into the game. Your W is gonna do a lot of damage. Stats for Morphling, always welcome.
Dagon's way cooler though. Nonetheless, Immersion, Batrider, can he get himself away? There is a waveform leveled right now. Immersion is going to get taken down, and Mikoto should be just fine. Can swap towards Strength. Malrine is level 6, does have Rolling Thunder available, so they do have to be a little bit careful where he might pop up soon enough. But currently it's 33 at the top of the net worth chart.
Yeah, Maureen used the DD to farm,
Has been killed.
so maybe he doesn't really see
Saksa.
Q potential.
He's gonna get spotted out in the triangle. They're trying to kill him off. Power shot misses. He gets around the corner. And 33 might get himself an Ollie kill if he spots out where he is. No, Ollie's just gonna go for the TP out. No catch coming through. 33 has the wall to be placed. Sinister Gaze, drag back 23. He's trying to get himself out of there. Gets vacuumed back. No TP for 23. Did not expect 33 to have the vacuum available, and a huge kill comes out. Immediately going to turn to farming the ancient stack as well. 33 is going to become pretty huge on that Darkseer.
Yeah, not only the kill, but the TP cancel, so Wind Ranger has the Walk of Shame now to find somewhere to farm. It's a lot of downtime. It's the third death on the Wind Ranger. He was getting farmed though, but now he's gonna miss a lot of farm. A lot of the Morphling creating space, because you can see Pangolier is not even playing the lane against Mikoto. He got the DD, he used farm, now he TP stop.
Skeeter has a Chrono available. Malrine TP'd through. Chrono comes out, going in for Ollie, but Saksa walks into the Chrono. That's a little bit of a mistake there. Otherwise, Ollie would have already dropped. Nightmare tries to run away. Immersion with the TP coming through to join in the fun. Skeeter almost gonna get chopped up.
Oh, he
and now
missed the Timber
Jabs,
chain.
he's being slowed down, does get the jump away. And that entire ordeal, and no one managed to fall. Bunch of ultis used both left and right as well. Power shot from behind Saksa. Hoo-hoo. Dancing with the devil, and especially now 23 is charging forward. They will finally get themselves a kill. Shackle shot thrown out. Skeeter doesn't have another leap for a couple of seconds. Power shot comes out, but he sidesteps it and will walk off the danger.
Yeah, it's a really great move from Talon. I watched the Faceless Void game that Tundra had against Liquid, and with this first Chronosphere, they got a kill, and then they got a Ultra kill for Maureen. Not happening in this game, so they will probably lose the tower, mid lane,
Middle tower is
some
under
aggression. A lot of damage being done to this tier 1 tower.
I'm really curious on exactly what this phylactery is going to do. I'm still on the fence on the item. I don't know if I like it or not, because I've seen like Crystal Maidens go for it and then I get super salty. But I've also seen some other heroes be reasonably successful on it, like Skywrath Mage for instance.
I can see Mikoto being really strong with this item. He's gonna take the tier 1 tower mid, and he can always win this power-up rune fight, having so high HP, so high stats with this item. Very dangerous for the supports of Tundra to play against him on this power-up rune fight. So it does make sense. It sounds like a good choice.
23 gets jumped by Skeeter, but just turns around with the focus fire, trying to get the kill onto the Void, who is slowed down, dropping low. Power shot comes in, and Skeeter gets taken down. They will find 23 as a response kill, but with the other TPs coming in, and Roshan saying hi, it's gonna be a chase for more. Jabs, can he get anything done? Immersion looking for Q on the side. And Mikoto even joins the rest of the team, but Malrein's Rolling Thunder could be a very
he
big
doesn't
kill.
kill with the
Q uses
lasso.
Ulti a little bit too soon there. And Ali will be taking down the Ion Shell on that illusion. A bit too much to handle for the Bane. And Q. Mikoto can't really realistically save Q from that spot. And indeed will get taken down. Mikoto actually needs to get himself out of there. Does have a wait for him in a couple of seconds. Swaps into the Pango. Swashbuckle to the side. Still has a bunch of mana left. And actually Malrein is going to get chopped up because Jabs has a double kill. Shackle shot is perfect on the mark. Saxa shot into oblivion. Skeeter's got the chrono available. But do you even have the damage is the question. And the answer
He
seems
doesn't.
to be no.
He's
Jabs
level
does not
6
care.
still.
Yeah, he's bottom of
queuing
all
up.
the cores as well.
Hand of Midas, which makes sense for the Faceless Void hero, but means he doesn't do any damage by now. The Batrider damage was also not enough to kill the Oracle with the lasso, so Oracle, kind of like a muscle memory, pressed the ultimate on himself after being safe. Still, really good team fight by Talon. The Timber went back, got mana, and just killed everyone. They cannot kill the Timber at all. And with the Oracle being behind the Timber, it's really, really hard to kill this Timber. Maybe Faceless Void need 3-4 items to be able to do that.
Yeah, Mikoto as well joining in that fight with a slightly later TP. Phylactery is completed. Now he's going to continue finishing up his boots. Is it just spam Adaptive Strike the entire time you see anyone with that build?
Yeah.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Gets the boots. It was really a rush of Phylactery. Not even the brown boots, we see it now.
Well, 33 is going for the Guardian Greaves. Already has the mech finished with the Vanguard, so he's building into the old classic auras. I mean, he won a freaking TI with it, so I don't see a reason why
Yeah.
you should stop building auras.
I see a reason. They deleted Rave Pack from the game, but yeah.
Yeah, but that one was broken. But they, they added a bunch of other stuff like the ridiculous Crimson Guard. Though it has been picked up a lot less these days. The damage reduction on, especially if you're playing a strength hero, is immense. Darkseer obviously is not a strength hero, but universal because why not? I mean,
Yeah.
how many universal heroes are there in this game? 1, 2, 3 on the Radiant side. And 3 on the Dire. 6 universal heroes in this lobby.
Wait, 3 on the Dire, Batrider, Pangolier. What's that?
Darkseer.
Okay. Still getting used to all of them.
Yeah, no, I had to hover over every single hero individually to make sure.
Ah, okay.
'Cause
you
it was
cheated.
like-
Yeah, okay.
What Timber saw universe. I wouldn't have thought. I didn't even know Timber saw was universal.
I'm used to Timber because my team picks it a lot. It's just I'm like, Darkster. Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah, but he doesn't right-click anyway, so I don't really see the point of Universal on that hero.
Yeah, the point is... You can actually now deny some creeps in lane, and it makes a huge change. That's why, like, on the mid lane, the Timber can be so strong.
Okay, that adaptive strike plus power shot almost kills Saxa.
Saxa might be dead. Let's see if he can press spells.
Chain Frost
He does press
only
the
onto
ulti.
one. Chain in from Jabs. Power shot connects. Saxa is dead. 23 needs to get away. Q needs to walk in to get the false promise off. But actually, the Rolling Thunder interrupted the lasso. Oracle gets swashbuckled down. Makoto on the run. They found themselves 2 kills. Looking for more. The Rotovatus gets thrown out. Makoto is full strength right now. Cannot heal up anymore. And he is done for.
Yeah, really nice chrono.
Yeah, that chrono was... even though the Rolling Thunder broke the lasso, if I'm not mistaken, which was kind of an interesting affair, but that chrono caught everyone by surprise on the side of Talon. And it was also a way to make sure that Oracle is dead first.
Yeah. Pangolier did a lot of damage. I wonder if I can see the fire recap. 2k damage by Darkseer, 2.5 by Pangolier, 1.8 by Batrider, 1.4 by Faceless Void. Yeah, because I wonder, like, it doesn't feel like the Faceless Void does so much damage. But overall, like Batrider, Pangolier, it's so much damage input.
He has actually time dilation level 3, which is not something you see too often on Faceless Voids. 23 bottom lane tries to go for the kill onto 33. Vacuum back, 23 on the run. Can he get himself out of there? The heal is going to be enough. They might even find immersion as a response. Jabs charging forward. Shock connects, and the Batrider will be left behind.
Jab's still super strong, right? He didn't die on the previous team fight, but yeah, feels like he lacks mana during the team fights. And then there's not enough damage to kill the Tundra targets, at least not alone. So maybe they get the initiation next time, maybe smoke with Bane. It's quite hard because they lack initiation when you look at the draft, right? Like you have either Morphling or Timber jumping in.
Fiend's Grip, that's actually training all of his mana as well. Does have 60 magic wand charges, swashbuckle back as a Rolling Thunder, but does not have the chance to pop it. Good catch coming out. The Fiend's Grip is a very nasty tool at this stage in the game. At any stage, to be fair.
That's how I see Talon doing plays. The Bane with the night vision starting on targets, you take one target down, and then you are able to win the team fight. Because initiation department, it's really weird that you jump with a Morphling, but you don't have this catch. Also Timber, you jump with a Timber, you don't have catch. So you show your like pieces in the table, and the enemy gets to do what move they want, because you don't have this lockdown follow-up.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh, Makoto, next item, Manta style Ollie. Tries to at least scare Skeeter's got that little tumbler's toy for the surprise. I really love the fact that you can choose your neutral items now, because I always choose Tumbler's toy. It's so nice. The mini blanket, everyone forgets about it.
If you're a Universal, you want the big bowl for the stats. It's just too broken. It's
I'm
like
a support. I just want to do something, catch anyone. Normally you have no items, so you're broke. And having a mini blink can save you a lot. Darkseer's actually rushing Ags for the normal punch onto the Morphling. Vacuum back onto Ollie. Gleipnir is finished up. Ollie is going to be left behind. Not much that he can do. Doesn't have Fiend's Grip anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. Q on the run. Immersion gets shackled back, and they're just going to focus the tier 1 tower at the same time. While Jabs is farming up tops. He's getting close, finishing up his Kaya, so that will definitely increase his damage output as well.
Yeah, they took the right decision here, I feel like Talon. They see they're gonna lose the tier 1 tower, but that's it. They don't lose more with that. Like, Bane was dope, okay, but doesn't mean that Wind Ranger goes, that Oracle goes. They just cut down losses. Very disciplined team. I like how they're playing. Both teams executed really well this exchange.
Oh, they are looking to go for the tier 2 tower top. Roche will move down towards the bottom side of the map in a minute time. Can they take Roche? Well, yeah, they both have lineups that could take it. They're not fast at all in taking Roche on, but I guess Radiant has a decently better lineup for it. But the one thing that is going to be very important are the Tormentors spawning in a minute. Because Lich's Shard is insanely good. Batrider's Shard is like, eh. That one's actually kind of whack. Oracle
get
Shard
sad.
is amazing. Bane's Shard is, eh. It's like a nice extra.
The RNG is gonna mean a lot on this. Pretty sure they will be sad if they see a Batrider getting instead of the Lich.
Yeah, that would be very, very sad indeed. Of course, you could always try to steal the enemy's one and then hope you win either of the two 50-50s.
Yeah, especially because you see Lich with Veil, so he goes for that aggressive build, so to say.
Oh,
very
Skeeter.
focused on damage.
Can they get the catch? He's nearby. Gleipnir catches him, but he's got max level time walk now. Shotgun shot's actually going to connect. Skeeter, do they have the damage to nuke him down? Fiend's Grip, oh, he couldn't just get it off in time. Great vacuum wall coming out from 33. The Chain Frost bouncing around. Fiend's Grip onto Malrine, keep him at bay. Lasso holds 23 in place. 23 should probably get ticked down on the side. Swashbuckle from Malrine continues forward. And 23 will finally get taken down, but Jabs, he was very tanky, but there's a bit too much surrounding him. 33 got the Aghanim Scepter delivered, then just there as well. Hit him with the normal punch, and my god, that normal punch actually does a ton of damage onto Timbersaw.
Yeah, that was amazing vacuum wall. You mentioned before the draft, like, what happens if Maureen doesn't win his lane? And I mentioned, yeah, Skeeter probably gonna have a rough time, but then it's up to 3-3 to make up for this, and he's definitely making up for this. He's carrying the game as the position 3, I'd say. Great spell usage on the team fight. Also feels Talon kind of lacks this initiation plus catch for a Faceless Void. It's really rough to kill. Not so sure what item's gonna solve this problem. Maybe Vise on Timber later on, but feels like it's just not enough. The Gleipnir Atas, very underwhelming.
Yeah, and we'll quickly check out that replay. Look at that. That must have been edge to edge to edge, just bare. Like, wait, half a second later, and he catches nothing. Lich ult comes up on top. The Rolling Thunder keeps them spread out completely. Everyone from Talon runs to the right side while they chase down after 23 Savage, who is completely left alone, and then in comes that Walrus Punch. Sorry, not Walrus Punch, normal punch, different punch. But my god, 33 is playing such a sublime game.
Yeah. Now with the replay, I've seen the Chain Frost was really good. It kept kicking on the very top corner of the screen. Did a lot of damage to the Timber, kept him under control so he couldn't join the team fight.
Koto still trying to build up that Manta style. Normal punch comes out, straight up dead. Cannot even respond.
Yeah, he used Waveform to farm, but let's be honest, even with Waveform, I feel like he was gonna be dead. Ollie's setting up for Skeeter. He does have Aegis though.
Oh, 23 gets a good two-man shackle, finishes off Saxa. Doesn't have his ulti available for 33. Does get normal punch just for harass. Actually, this might get the kill onto 33, which would be a big one. It is a 6 kill streak. 33 still on the run, but the Guardian Greaves get him out of dodge. In the meantime, Jabs gets taken down top side because Brian gets a double kill there, who is still looking really incredible. 33 is just harassing 23 the entire time through on that Darkseer.
Yeah, there was like 2 team fights going on at the same time, so 23 running while on top. Bane used Faint's Grip, get a kill on Faceless Void, but has Aegis, so he's back.
No. 33, they finally take him down.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Really
Net worth-wise, they're not that far ahead as well on the side of Tundra. It's still doable, even though it has felt like they had full control for the last 6 minutes.
Yeah, and when you see the play, like if they get the initiation with Bane, they can kill any target. It's just not that easy. So they need to have the upper hand with the Bane starting. I don't even know if like a dagger for Bane. That sounds weird. Yeah, but that's how they can win the game.
And this is the
Unfortunately for
problem with
them,
having
Tundra had Aegis.
with having a Bane Oracle support duo is they both farm terribly slowly.
Yeah, no clear wave at all. Also makes the game harder to play when you don't have this clear wave, this wave shove. You need to always show cores on lane. It's too much information against a team like Tundra. TI winners, they use that information really well to punish you in the map. That's why it looks so hard for Talon to get those pickoffs, those right plays. Like, yeah, okay, Bane got a start on Faceless Void, he could kill him. But I guess Faceless Void just allowed this because he had Aegis, so he know he could die there. Like now, he's just time walking back, avoiding it. So yeah, Tundra, they really abuse the information they have. The creeps are hitting the tier 2 tower on the mid lane. That's way too telling for a team like Tundra. They know what's happening.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, they do take the tier 2 tower bottom finally out of the equation. It's not the heaviest push lineup on either side. I mean, Talon has pretty decent push, but Tundra are really slow when it comes to pushing. They just need to focus on team fight upon team fight upon team fight and then slowly take control over the map. So 23 needs to be very careful now. Does have a BKB at the ready, so that should be a lot better, but Lasso is still a nasty tool. And Chrono obviously with the time lock.
Yeah, they go for that triangle smoke. Don't find anything. Also really good read from Talon. Both teams with really good read on the map, seeing the moves. It's a catapult wave. Usually Tundra does this type of move during the catapult wave. Then they can connect with it, take a tower. I don't think they will have enough pressure to kill this tower, but at least do some damage with the catapult, force the enemy team back.
They're taking the gateway down towards bottom lane. There is an observer ward that's about to expire, so that actually could be very favorable here for the side of Talon to be able to get a catch on their opponents. But they're just playing it passively. Tundra farming the Radiant jungle and waiting for a mistake, waiting for a player to make the wrong move, which could be 23, but could be also the perfect bait. They have struggled against this Chrono a multitude of times. Vacuum, Wall, plus Chrono. Like, team fight wise, Tundra are so strong.
Yeah, and this BKB on Wayne really gonna save him. It is, yeah, always a good timing, a good item, but honestly, you're against Lasso, you're against Chrono. You really want to have the upper hand of the team fight. You want to start taking one target out of the team fight. It's also interesting to look at buybacks when we think that this Pangolier has buyback, Timber, Faceless Void, so yeah, maybe Skeeter can play off this.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Well, they are taking down the tier 2 tower in mid as well. No contestation whatsoever. Both the Tormentors are still standing after 7 minutes. It's 1400 net worth. A free shard. Like, a free shard gifted to
Is under attack.
Lich is a pretty huge deal.
The thing is, like, you need to bring 3-4 heroes because of the 3k damage you're gonna take back, so you don't die to it. And it's too much. You lose all the pressure in the map.
I mean,
you
Morph can
lose wave
solo in most
control.
of the time.
Can you? I don't think you can.
With
It's either
Phylactery, I
you're full,
believe.
like your full strength, so you don't do damage, or you full agility, you're just gonna die. And the in between, not enough damage or not enough health. I don't think it does.
Radiant's top
I mean,
tower
this is
is
just
under
no
attack.
love for your supports. Especially considering, let's say, Bane. Well, Bane shouldn't get this shard, but
Usually what you do
That's
is
a
what
big
they're
deal.
doing now, you do it aggressively. Because then you are, like, both teams are being aggressive, right? They're taking the enemy Wisdom Rune and controlling the area. So they're controlling an aggressive area, and now they can take it. That does
is
make
it
sense.
gonna be Lich? Or is it gonna be Bat Rider? It's the Bat Rider! Yay! Super good shard! Yay!
Dire's bottom tower
Now he should get himself
Radiant's
the Witchblade.
tower is under attack.
Now you gotta go for value.
Dire's bottom
Turning to
tower
core.
is fallen.
Exactly.
Feels bad. Feels bad.
Well, at least
DD
every other
on the
attack applies a stack
Reaver.
of sticky napalm, so
Radiant's top
that's
tower is
a
under attack.
decent one at least.
Radiant's
So Witchblade plus
One more
Moonshard.
tower for Tundra.
They're gonna go for it. 23. Oh my god, the support's Q. Oh my lord. The fact that you can use
Oh.
Blink while taking that damage is a saving grace.
Yeah.
He was about to get
Yeah,
chopped.
they brought 4 heroes and 2 almost died. That's yeah, that's why.
Now, they're not necessarily the best supports for that job.
Radiant's middle tower
I'm
is
surprised
under attack.
DD's still in the river. Like, both teams usually do a very well control of the power-up runes, and I think having this rune can be
Dire's
game-changing.
bottom tower is under attack.
Tundra smoked around the region. Probably they're like, oh, it's 29 minutes in. There are no runes
Oh,
still
23.
there.
Needs to be careful. There's smoke looking for him. Immersion spots him out. He's gonna get lassoed instantly and pops the BKB. Skeeter wanted the chrono, but it's not even needed because 33
Oh, the glimmer.
hits that normal punch. And that's gonna be a pretty big kill secured because Roshan is up and it's going down towards the bottom side of the map in a second. And you won't have a Wind Ranger to contest it. Second Roshan is going to be that free cheese with the Aegis as well. I assume they know it's up.
Yeah, they definitely do. They wanna deal with the catapults first, I would assume, before going to Roche. Yeah.
Well, in towards the pit they head. Roshan to be taken down. A free Gouda plus the old classic Aegis. And one of my favorite things about taking Roshan in this patch, all the Watchers turn for Dire. You get all that free vision across the map. That is very influential.
Yeah. I wonder if there was a way that Talon could have fought this, maybe hold a bit on a team fight. I'd say the optimal would have been if Wind Ranger had buyback, right? Because
Yeah,
it's
but
the fight
even-
around
even
your
then-
outpost.
They have Chrono, they have Wall, they didn't throw anything. They had Lasso, they didn't throw anything in that kill onto 23. Like they used Lasso,
I
but Lasso...
believe.
Yeah, but the cooldown is like 65 seconds, so it's not that problematic.
Radiant are scared.
Yeah, I
And
just
they
feel
had
like
to
when
wait for
you're
the
Radiant-
Ags on Morphling. Like, he was 300 gold away from Ags.
Okay, that does make sense. Yeah, they were waiting for a very huge timing. That does make a lot of sense. Now that you mentioned, yeah. Because usually when you're Radiant, you want to abuse buybacks on this Roche fight, because you can buyback and TP in, and the enemy cannot. So they go for 23 again.
Oh, there's a save for now.
Safe.
But Skeeter still's got Chrono. Doesn't even want to use it. Well, they're actually going in. Jabs does a lot of damage. Skeeter gets blown to smithereens. My god, that went a lot faster than I expected. Skeeter's going to immediately get Fiend's Grip. 33 with the vacuum comes out a little bit too late. Now 33 is in trouble. Jabs is keeping the rest of the team controlled the entire time through.
Jesus.
Makoto gets punched all the way back. 23 is going to chase in on the side, coming from behind. Gets
Bangolier
disarmed
ultimate.
by the halberd, and it's going to be a chase from Makoto. Soul that faces Void, but actually he's now in a bit of trouble. His mana is going to get drained. That's problematic for the Morphin. Can he get the TP away? No, he
It's a long
cannot.
TP.
Ballrine is here, and somehow they lose the Void at the start of that fight. No chrono use whatsoever, and they turn that one in their favor.
Under attack.
Maureen is TPing Faceless Void. Like, yeah, well played, bro. You baited everything on you. The team fight really looked going into Talon's way. The way the Faceless Void died, the way the Darkseer was dying, then he popped cheese, gained some time, and then the Pangolier finally came in with the roll. Feels like the winning reason for Talon the beginning of the team fight was that Pangolier wasn't rolling, because they cannot deal with the roll. The roll just creates so much chaos. Oh, they got a Bane.
That movement as
buyback.
well. Normal punch, vacuum, the double pushback. But also, in that fight, 33 just got the Heaven's Halberd as well. So, he gets the Guardian Greaves off. He's still tanky because he's got the Vanguard. He has 3k HP pretty much. Then he also uses the disarm onto the Wind Ranger, so it just takes too long for them to actually kill off 33. And he is the ideal hero to kill at this stage.
Oh, the jump.
Well, a very deep charge. Malrine keeping them occupied. Jabs popped his BKB. They're going to back off. There is no Aegis, obviously. There is also no cheese, so one bad mistake can still turn this game in favor of Talon.
Yeah, forced the BKB on Timber. They went back, did the safe thing. Gonna go back to farm. I'd say, considering it's Tundra, maybe play for the third Aegis. Smoke coming from Talon. They have...
Jabs gonna get dragged back. False promise immediately. Jabs get any good damage in. Skeeter hasn't used his chrono in quite a while, actually. Taking a slow burn. While 33 dies on the side, I'm just watching Jabs slowly chase after his opponent. And Saxa should be a goner on the side.
There we go, Saxa. The Pangolier was dealing with the mid wave. It feels like that's the opening that Talon has to use. They get the information that Pangolier is not around, and they just go in to any target they see. So Bane saw the Darkseer this time, Fence Grip on it, and that's the target they can kill. Because honestly, they will lack catch for the upcoming target. I'd say this will be the situation till they get a Vice. But they're not going for it, so it's going for Octarine on Timber.
He's going for the Bloodstone instead. It makes sense if you just get your Chakram off. Once he hits level 25 as well, gets the second Chakram, you can survive in a chrono while they throw everything on you. They won't have the damage to kill the Timber with all that extra healing that he gains. I like that choice. Definitely. Let's see. Morphling's going for the BKB when Ranger Ags. The Ags is kind of busted. Invisibility permanently while you're wind running. And you're also getting close to your level 25, so Wind Run cannot be dispelled. It's a really good combination of tools that makes the Wind Ranger exceptionally dangerous in the late game.
Yeah, to be honest, not only the Aghanings, the Shard is really good at Wind. But it's something that usually you just see on support, like, oh, I'm gonna buy my Shard, you know, like you're the carry, you don't want to spend this 1.4k extra gold. Maybe you want to get it on the 5th Tormentor that you kill, you know, because it's actually really good for the team fight. Maybe it would help with the lack of catch, just creating more chaos, slowing the team fight, bringing up heroes to you. Smoke from Tundra. Talon has the read.
Ooh, Blink on Blink gets himself back. 33 gets slightly harassed. Malrine already popped his Rolling Thunder. BKB used by 23 gets stunned up by their long-range swashbuckle. Q is actually going to get taken down, so there's no false promise. This is the time to go. Lasso gets spell reflected by Makoto with that Lotus Orb. Jabs is just chilling with all the homies around him. Makoto wants to go in, but the Chrono lands onto both the cores. Do they have the damage? No, he's swapping towards Strength. And 23, can he get himself out of that? Doesn't have any mana left. The Fiend's Grip comes out onto Skeeter, but they don't have the damage behind it. The vacuum holds them in place. The normal punch on Makoto, and they smack him. The only one left is Jabs, who is probably just trying to cut the creep waves as much as possible, but now he needs to run away because 33's on that chase normal punch. Do they have the chase capacity? They should have, especially with his mana being completely drained. Another normal punch, another lockdown. Malrine currently 11, 2, and 10, and they're looking to knock on the high ground. Yep, that fight was... the moment they lost the Oracle, they knew they could just drop that Chrono finally.
Yeah, and it was really well played by Marin, because he used roll, and then Batrider missed the lasso and felt like he was going back and they would give up on the initiation, like, oh, we missed the initiation, let's go for another try afterwards. But he just blinks in and go chase targets, and he breaks entirely the Talon formation, so Bane has to run the full way around. And for example, when Bane got the ultimate, the team was already dead. So he really broke the Talon formation, they could not take the team fight. Also the bash when the wind popped BKB.
Yeah, that one was a little bit unfortunate, the long range bash.
Yeah, like
swashbuckle,
yeah.
the what was it? Shield crush swashbuckle shenanigan. 33 making some Morphling illusions just for extra pushing power.
Yeah, they already have rollback, and lasso back. That's the thing. The cooldowns are too low on those spells, so Tundra is already ready to fight again.
33 has the Octarine, and he has a Quickening Charm, so his normal punch only has a 6.8 second cooldown. That's definitely not too shabby.
Yeah, and the Pangolier has
Lasso
3.5
onto
HP,
jabs.
the lasso, the spell.
Instant false promise. Emerge is actually dropping low. The two supports are about to get taken down. Indeed, they fall. Now they need to be a little bit more careful. Malrine is on the wrong side, gets held in position. Is this game gonna save him in that scenario? And they find themselves 3 quick kills with 23 getting a double. He's done with the Ags now on the Wind Ranger and is building into the Nullifier, which is going to be immensely useful against the Force Staff, Glimmer Capes that they all have on the side, and of course that Aeon Disc on the Pango. So a very good tool coming in from the Wind Ranger soon enough. I think especially Nullifier in this patch seems incredibly powerful with the BKB being, you know, debuff immune.
Radiant's middle
Yeah,
tower is under
it's
attack.
a really great item, especially because also the supports on the meta, Oracle, Bugna, Lich, all of them, they have a buff that you want to remove
Radiant
from the
are
enemy.
scanning.
So it's a pretty decent choice. Of course, as you mentioned, the Force Staffs, the Glimmers, also it's really effective against it.
Third Roshan's
And
about to
props-
spawn, and that's a big one.
Props to
'cause
23 on that
Third-
fight, because the Shackle on both supports, that's why they could win the fight.
Yeah.
But it's not something that you get every fight. Like, this spell is so easy to miss.
Well, Roche with the free Ags, of course, because it spawns on the Radiant side of the map. So if you can get yourselves a free Ags, who would you give it to? Oh, Bane. Give it to Bane. 45%, 45 seconds cooldown reduction on Fiend's Grip.
Yeah.
I mean,
to be
Timber
honest,
Saw's
the
also pretty
cooldown
nice, but
reduction, yeah,
the Fiend's
it's
Grip
the
is the,
biggest
only,
thing.
the big tool that they have.
Because you're gonna match the cooldown the Pangolier roll then, and you're gonna be super happy. I mean, you're already close to it, right? It's 100,
No, they're giving it to
110,
Timbersaw.
100 against 80.
Dire are scanning.
They gave it to the Timber Saw. Well, his Ags is also kind of busted because he becomes insanely tanky and they already are struggling in killing him. But now Bane, Ollie has to farm so much. Like, he's holding on to the Philosopher's Stone the entire time because his farming potential is kind of trash. Maybe if they get the Tormentor on the side, he gets a free shard from the Tormentor so he can use his Brain Sap to farm creeps. Kill
Yeah.
it.
By the way, one comment on the Agonies of Timber, Nullifier can remove it, right? So it's also one more reason for the Nullifier. The Timber Old Eggs is now his level 25. It's maybe a reason to leave the XP rune for him. It's so strong, right? Having the two chakrams.
Alms for the dead.
Well, they did get the shard, but the shard went to the Morphling below here, so now he can shift while stunned. Which, honestly, it's a bit
Pretty good
surprising that
against
he
Void.
didn't already have it.
Yeah, I actually didn't realize that he didn't have it. Like this, the cores, they simply don't want to buy the shards, right?
Yeah, but that's a stupidly good shard.
Yeah.
Well,
I think the only shard that cores were actively buying was the draw one. And then Valve's like, oh, it must be so strong, I'm gonna make it the Agonies then. You need to pay 3 times the price.
now she stands on a little hill, and that will be enough. The new shard is weird. Because it's like, I'm here. Oh, actually, they're looking to possibly go for a fight here. Wind Range is close to level 25. Might want to wait for that one. He's got the Nullifier done, though. So, possibly wants to take an engagement. Jab stop net worth, but yeah, with the Bloodstone finished up, with the free Ags,
Radiant's
this
middle
Timber
tower
Saw
is under attack.
raid boss with the extra chakram coming up in a level, he's gonna all of a sudden be a very strongly scaling core.
Yeah. Talking about levels, Pangolier almost 25. He TP'd in for the Wisdom Rune. I really don't know which talent you want to choose here. Okay, now I know because he chose. Yeah. The cooldown is really strong. Like,
Chakram coming up in a level. He's gonna all of a sudden be a very strongly scaling core.
Yeah. Talking about levels, Pangolier almost 25. He TP'd in for the Wisdom Rune. I really don't know which talent you want to choose here. Okay, now I know because he chose. Yeah. The cooldown is really strong. Like, your ultimate is game winning. And the cooldown reduction is so amazing. But on the other hand, the Swashbuckle also feels really good. Especially because you're so farmed, you have so much damage items.
Yeah.
Huh.
Nah.
And the wind went for the Foxfire kills advanced cooldown by 20.
Really?
Not the Undispellable. Oh, that's a huge reason to go Nullifier and Void.
Yeah. That's I mean, probably the reason that he didn't go for it was because they don't have a nullifier yet, but okay, we'll see how that one goes. 23 is actually going to go for the first kill, but doesn't have any detection. Couldn't get the nullifier off onto Saxa in time. Nullifier gets thrown out onto Skeeter now, but Jabs is looking for blood. Swashbuckle keeps them at
Bang
bay.
that. Has
Jabs does
buyback.
find a kill.
Lich that. No buyback.
Bane buyback. They find another one for Malrine. Jabs is just solo hunting after everyone. He's actually going to kill off Immersion as well. Second kill gets secured. And he does not give a damn. They cannot touch this Timber Saw.
Yeah, the two supports bought back on Talon. They want to get something out of this, but they need to fix the mid wave. There are creeps hitting their tier 4. I don't know if they can actually go for a lane of Rax. I don't believe so.
Jabs looking to possibly say hello to the Tundra base right now, and they are going to knock on the door when Ranger can take it down pretty quickly. The tower drops significantly fast.
They're going to have 2 glyphs.
Look at how fast the tower just goes down. With all that extra damage that the hero gains from being a universal hero, the right-click damage is rather immense.
Yeah.
Nullifier gets thrown out onto 33. Vacuum wall. Malrine tries to hold 23 in place. They do have Jabs with the Bloodstone still at the ready if he needs to. He pops his ulti. And Jabs will run in the opposite direction. Blink out of there and no harm, no foul. They get rid of the tier 3 tower. No racks have been secured just yet for the side of Talon.
Yeah, and they're still chasing. They got a Timber. It's a huge kill if they get. Has BKB.
Oh,
but
the Chain Frost gets spell reflected, and now Saxa is possibly going to die. Oh, very close. He does drop to Q, and Jabs is still alive again. He has Bloodstone in a second. Now he pops the Bloodstone, but he doesn't have any mana left to use any spells, so they finally get the kill on Jabs, but that is a tanky buffer.
Jam. Yeah.
You should get.
He got the Lich in exchange.
What's the?
Sorry?
What's that other? They changed the item completely. The that when you take damage, magic damage, you get mana back.
Eternal Shroud.
Yeah, Eternal Shroud. My God, I couldn't think of the name. Eternal Shroud. If he has that one, that situation could have actually been a lot better for him. Immersion gets nuked by 23, and of course, with that talent that he went for, Foxfire is at the ready again.
Yeah, he can M4 supports every team fight. I don't know if it's a case for going Dagger.
Oh,
but
33. That's the punch back. Vacuum onto the high ground. 33.
Amazing vacuum.
Significantly. Chrono gets used. The Rolling Thunder as well with the BKB.
Oh, the
with the supports coming nearby. This is a bit problematic. Ollie, Fiend's Grip does get interrupted. And on the side, 23 should be just fine. Malrine has no tools left. Nullifier gets thrown out in this game. Gonna keep you alive in that situation. Makoto Chain Frost is bouncing around. He still does a lot of damage through the BKB. And Makoto really wants that kill, but needs to jump away before it goes haywire. Immersion does buy back.
Bought back. There's still Chrono. They want to hunt.
No, there's no Chrono.
23.
Oh, wait, he refreshed. Never mind. There is still Chrono.
Yeah. Yeah, it was not the right expression to say there is still Chrono. It's like, yeah, he refreshed. There's a new Chrono. Definitely he used on that Pangolier roll.
Yeah, that was a little bit of anti-synergy coming in.
For the dead.
Yeah, and the Oracle save was on point. Props to the Oracle, really good positioning. He does have the Eater lens, which helps with the range. Also the Ninja gear, which makes you really hard to be found with the Chrono. Makes Skitter life really, really hard. 23, he's still chasing. Oh, he's going for the Vise. He's about to buy it, but no buyback though. Pretty dangerous to play with no buyback against the Faceless Void.
23.
He really needs
Octarine
to take
close
Void out.
I mean,
Oh,
the next Roche,
okay.
when
Oh,
is
it's
it
the
going to
Octarine,
respawn?
my bad.
Yeah, it's the
My bad.
Octarine. Yeah.
I thought it
I
was
mean-
a Vise to take him out of the fight, but yeah, I had on the quick buy.
I mean, Octarine, that's the Chad item, because then cooldown reduction on Windrun. You have Windrun on pretty much permanently? Close
Yeah, I
to
have like
permanently.
1.9 seconds downtime.
Oh no,
It's,
he has Spell
7.9
Prism as
and
well,
6.
so... Does skill diminishingly. It's still pretty good. Let's keep it at that.
It is.
Roshan is going to spawn on the Radiant side of the map. On the Dire, like, oh, Roche is about to respawn, but they're on the wrong side of the
And
scenario
they
right now.
definitely want it on Dire, because then they are the team that can actually boost the buybacks.
Oh, jump in from 33, gets the punch onto Ollie. Bane still doesn't have his
Roll.
act. He's a very sad Bane.
No
in this
buyback
game.
on Bane. Out for 1.5 minutes.
They do get themselves back though, but yeah, Roche will be respawned at the same time Bane is back pretty much. The Koto is actually really under-leveled. And
Yeah,
his
still
farm is also not
22,
that great.
got 23. Surprising, right? Given that Jabs is 26, 23 is 26.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Skeeter 33, and Maureen also more than 25.
Oh, 33 got level 25, so he has the AoE Surge talent now.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Such
Yeah,
good value.
this one I think is way better than the Ion Shell charges. I always felt like the Ion Shell charges was a bit underwhelming, especially like when it was Agonies. It definitely helps you to
Radiant are
show
scanning.
waves, but the Surge is just way too good.
Well, they're coming in from multiple sides. Alright, pump faking his ulti. On the back end though, that's the supports that they're hunting. Jabs is looking for the catch, but Oracle Q is the big one. Now Chrono can be used.
Also
They
no
have a
buyback.
second one available as well. Immersion, can he nuke down? Get nuked down by 23. There's the Chrono coming through, and they do not have the save. Refresher comes out. Second Chrono doesn't have the mana for second
mana.
Chrono, but it's going to be enough once Amorine joins the fun for the damage. Mikoto needs to leap out of there and get out of dodge as quickly as possible. He's trying to go for the TP, but the Chrono just gets blasted on his face, and Mikoto will not be able to get out. Huge kills into Roche with the free Aghanim Scepter. No buyback available for the Wind Ranger. 1,000 gold away, no buyback available for the Oracle. At both gold and time away. So this is going to be a pretty big timing for Tundra to close out the game.
Yeah. Again, pretty greedy decision to not have the buyback on Wayne. I can understand the idea of trying to kite the entire team fight, but it's just extremely hard against a team that is as good as Tundra. They will find you. They have Lasso, they have 2 Chronos, Pangolier with the roll, so many tools to get you there, and of course they will aim first for the Oracle because it has no buyback, so you cannot be saved anymore. It's a lot of trust you need to put into that Oracle is gonna remain safe, but Tundra did amazing job finding this Oracle in the back line. Even with the Ninja gear, was not enough to be alive.
Jabs tried to kind of go for the support on the back line, but because he did that, he left Q alone, and then they went in for the jump. They're actually going to go in for the jump onto Jabs. Can he heal up? Does pop his Bloodstone. He heals quite significantly. Needs the big blast to heal up. Is it going to be enough? Blinks forward. It's not the most healing the world has ever seen, but they will take down the Bane on the side. Skeeter still has the Age. He's got the free Aghanim Scepter as well. So he's got that bash on leap forward. Speaking of which, they're going to try and use it onto Jabs. He's Timber chaining himself back. Does not have the Bloodstone this time around. Jabs is going to die. Buyback is
Has
at
buyback.
the ready.
Yeah, and Bane bought back, so probably, yeah, Timber is gonna buy back as soon as Bane gets the Fiend's Grip. That's what I assume.
Or they're just going to buy back because they need it's kind of a distraction to be able to even Fiend Script.
Like, you definitely need this buyback, but usually you want to have jump one hero that you can burst when you buy back, because otherwise Tundra just do the smart move that they did, that is, okay, they all bought back, let's go back, refresh spells, wait for the 2 Chronos to come back. When we have 2 Chronos, this guy has no buyback, we're just gonna win the game.
Well, they're looking pretty happy right now. Saxa is going for the Aghanim Scepter. I love that Axe. The AoE Sinister Gaze. You can use all your spells while you're using it as well. And you can use it to farm creeps. Winter really hates that I told him that because he tried it once in a pub and he got destroyed.
I learned this recently, that Lich is good against those Beastmaster heroes that they want to go Helm of the Dominator because you do double damage to the creeps. So basically you are a really good creep killer with the Sinister Gaze. Of course, single target. That's why when you do the Agonies, you're pretty happy then clearing up waves.
And you also steal mana from all the creeps, so you can constantly use it to farm jungle camps. But that is the greediest thing you can... That's super greedy if you go for it on Lich early game. As a farming tool. Because value. Lasso onto Jabs. The support's a little bit far away. He does pop his ulti. He'll be just fine. For now, jump in. Vacuum misses from 33. But Malrine is making sure that Ali can't do anything. And if Ali dies, that would be a dieback. And indeed, Skeeter jumping in quickly. But they used the save already onto the Bane. Target's going to be 23. Refresher used by Skeeter. Has that second Chrono at the ready. It's a 3-man Chrono. And no one of his team got caught in there. But there's no damage coming out from Skeeter. His mana is actually pretty much empty as well. But it's only his first life coming into fruition. Nakoto chasing in after Saxa. Can he finish him off? Normal punch from 33 keeps him occupied. There's going to be the cheese. Nakuda eaten. Nakoto with that Aghanim Scepter, of course, has that Faceless Void Axe leaping forward with the bash coming through. Look at the damage. Mikoto is a stronger Faceless Void at this stage.
Another Bangalore ultimate.
Roll. And Malrine is just trying to keep his teammates alive and ready and will get them out of there. Great fight coming through. And Talon keep themselves alive. But Mikoto turning into the Void, getting that Void Aghanim Scepter effect, that's really big.
Yeah, also the Oracle saving Bane last second. And if I seen correctly, they reflected the Lich ultimate. Probably we're gonna see on the replay. That was a huge thing, because then everyone had to run away from the Chrono, from the Tundra side, because there was an ultimate from their own Lich kicking in. So that was like game-changing. This Lotus Orb was so fast and on the very corner, but I believe I seen correctly.
Oh, it was definitely a very rough affair, and the Void actually doesn't have that much damage. Like his item build, he's got the Mjolnir and MKB that's pretty much damage, but he also has a Lincoln's, a BKB, and a Refresh Orb, which his damage output's actually pretty much double Chrono, that's it. Like, all the other damage has come from the Pango.
Yeah, but to be fair, that's how Tundra have been playing, right? That is, again, it's not the carry that's gonna man fight. Oh, got 23. Punch.
Vacuum back, throws out the nullifier, he's trying to wind run.
Disarmed.
Gets shackled up, he does have another wind run in the second, does use it again. Ali's in trouble, normal punch. They hold 23 in position. And he's actually trying to kill Skeeter in the process. Makoto's nearby, has the leap at the ready, but is not going to go for the dive, knowing that 23 is going to be a goner. Though now he needs to get himself out of there. Ooh, they saw the TP location, but he waveformed while TPing, so it was slightly off the mark. But at least it got the melee rack, so it's something.
Not a good trade. That's a bright side to look at, but yeah, you don't want to have the Bane dying without buyback for 3 minutes. Wind Ranger definitely is going to need to spend hers. I wonder Morphling might get the XP rune. That's actually very meaningful. Oh no, he's not getting. He barely
He needs
touched
to get
it
it.
and came back.
Come on, get it. Get to
it
level
would be
25. Hex comes out
25.
onto Skeeter. Normal points doesn't really do much against the BKB target, but now BKB is going to be on cooldown on Makoto. 23 bot back. They don't have the Bane just yet. And they're all going to get forced back for now.
Yeah, BKB is on Winged. That's why also like Skeeter notices the teamfight was a bit split. He goes back. Probably they're going to wait for the upcoming row. With the cooldown reduction, it's going to be up in 15 seconds. So pretty fast.
Alright. Shackle shot it. He actually swashbuckles in a very rough position, but Nullifier at the end is going to keep him alive. Keep
Chrono into
off
wind.
onto 23. They do have the false promise save onto 23. Try and keep him alive, but Makoto's going to get taken down instead. They lose the Morphling. No buyback available for 120 seconds. Second Chrono comes out from
Second
Skeeter.
Chrono.
Fiend's Grip holds him in position though. Wastes the Chrono. 23, can he get away? Normal punch. 33 says no. Denies the exit completely. Ollie's going to get finished off. The illusions are even doing enough. And that is Jabs gone, done, and dusted. We almost get ourselves to tier 5 items, but not yet. Tundra take game number 1 after a very lengthy game, but a lot of very insane engagements.
Yeah, the